Hello everyone. Here is Pragati Jain. I live in Germany, and in today's Q&A, we are going to talk a lot about life in Germany and how you can come here and how to find a job here, how I learn German language, and how I can help you learn German language. And let me know if you're already in Germany or you want to come to Germany. So, hello. So first thing first, I already have one question which I have to address today. Yeah, okay. The question is from Indrajit Sarkar, and the question is it feasible for me to go for higher studies in Germany just after marriage? So yeah, that is possible because after marriage you come on dependent visa, and in dependent visa you can you can study, you can also work. So in fact, in some cases, if your husband or wife is having blue card, your dependent visa is much more beneficial or much more better because it is not dependent on the contract, it depends on your spouse visa. So this is the reason that if you come to Germany you can clearly study in Germany. And then how and what you can study. So there are two kind of courses that you can go for. Either you can learn German language, and for that also in spouse visa there is a provision. You can go to the nearby Rathaus or the municipal corporation place. Let me write to you, Rathaus, and there you can apply for integration course. And if you complete this integration and German learning course, you can even get your cashback from the government. So you can ask for this thing. And I know many people who did this thing. And then other option is that maybe just assume that you have already learned German language in India. Then what can you study? So you can then contact to Agentur for Arbeit, which is basically a job agency. And there you can get free career counseling. And there you can also get some guidance of your work. And there are some courses which are covered by Agentur for Arbeit, which is called, the program is called Bildungsgutschein. Bildungsgutschein. If you get enrolled for this examination, you get free scholarship to study further in Germany. And you can just study for free in Germany. So there are two ways: either you can learn the language, or you can do this vocational course or Bildungsgutschein course. And you can also apply from India and then get a job in Germany. Even after coming to Germany, you can register through Agentur for Arbeit. Usually, Agentur for Arbeit or the Bundesagentur for Arbeit provides Arbeitslosengeld or unemployment benefits. But in many cases, when you are not eligible for this Arbeitslosengeld, because there are some rules that if you work for, I think, 2 years or 4 years, then only you get eligible for this Arbeitslosengeld. And after that you can you can take a break, or you get paid if you don't get a job right away during the gap. And then you if you go to Agentur for Arbeit and say that I am Arbeitssuchen, means I am searching for a work. So Arbeit means work, and Suchen means the person who is searching for a job. Okay, so you can say that you can enroll with with Bundesagentur für Arbeit for Arbeit suchen. Then there are some more things. If you're married and you're coming to Germany after marriage, then you can also get some priority for kids kita. If you say that kita or in the take care of the for the kid, you can get a priority for that. And if you say to the kindergarten or the kita that I am Arbeitssuchend and I'm searching for a work, then you will get some kind of priority for the positions. So yeah, I think yeah, this was the only question that somebody asked me. So those people who are watching right now can also add their questions, and I will be ready to answer that. Do you have any question? Now nobody is watching. Okay. Hi, hello. Those who are watching, do you have any question? You can write it here in the chat window and I can answer this soon. Or maybe answer it right away. Then, Indrajit, you already wrote it here for, I already answered this question. It is feasible. Yeah, it's very feasible that you go for higher studies in Germany after marriage, because you're dependent in your dependent visa, you're eligible for both. You can work also and you can also study. All you have to do is like if you want to go for the higher study and you have to apply for the university, in that case you what you have to do is you have to refer the website of Uni Assist. There you can choose your university and you can choose the program in which you are interested, and then you can apply for public universities in Germany through um, through Uni Assist. Okay, but I already got one question that I answered. Okay, Overlida, whom are you talking to? There is only one viewer, and this is probably you or me. Yeah, I understand this thing. But you know what? This is why I'm here online. I mentioned in my last live that basically my channel has a good number of subscribers, around 34,000 and more, and but there is no interaction from your side. The people, they just subscribe and go away. They don't come back. Maybe they just watch the video, but nothing else. And this is why I am coming online, and I really want to interact with the subscribers. Okay. Okay, message retracted. कर लो भाई. Can my wife work there while I study? Yes, this is also possible. But then when we talk about working, there are two kind of work. Yeah. Um, when you come from a place like that is speak other languages, like in this case, I see that you're from India, and if your wife come to Germany and try to work, first she has to learn German language, and Then there are two kind of jobs that she can do. She can either do the basic, very basic jobs, for example, like a cashier in the in a grocery store, or such kind of jobs. Okay, like a cleaning lady or something like that. And other kind of job is according to her specialization. So for example, if she is from IT field, or if she is from pharmacy field, or any such field, then she can search for such jobs. And in most of the cases, in case of IT and other kind of fields, most jobs are available in English. And then she can try her luck, and maybe she can get a job here very nicely. And in fact, according to new immigration laws, when you come for study in Germany, you can also work if you find a work. Can you tell us your study, for example, how you came here and how did you find a job? And if you already have a video on that, please let me know. Oh, hi RJ. So I will take this question now, but just a water break. So I came to Germany in the year of 2010 for the first time, on the visitor visa. At the time, I was not like convinced to come to Germany. My husband at the time, boyfriend or fiance, was he did his masters from Switzerland, and he started his PhD. Just a minute. He studied his masters, and he got a PhD position in University of Greifswald, and he started his PhD here. And just for me, my notion was that if I have to go abroad for studies, I have to have a lot of money, and that was not my case. I am the sixth daughter in the family, and my father did not have enough money to afford this kind of education. So I straight away refused this idea that like I didn't accept it that I could ever come to abroad to study. So when I came here and saw that actually it is a bit different. My husband is also from almost the same background, and he got the job, and it was like at first it seemed really good. Like when we compare it now, and his salary at the time was low, but and for it seems sufficient for us. So I thought that wow, it's good, because in India when you do a PhD, you only get like 8,000 rupees or so, and in Germany, if you do a PhD, you get more than 1,000 euro, and it is a significant difference in the lifestyle and everything. So I got really impressed, and then I started to apply for PhD positions in Germany. um, in my last YouTube live, I already told you that I am a polyglot and I learn languages very easily. Like I go to one place and live there for 6 months, and I will automatically learn the language. Most of the cases, I can read the foreign language and I can understand that. So then I started learning German language because of his because he motivated me, and this went really fast. Like within 6 months, I went from A1 to B1 B2, and then he also like he suggested me that maybe I can join one online German course, and I joined that, and with the help of that German teacher, she told me that I can apply in the university. I was already applying for PhD positions, but at that time I started applying for bachelors, and this is what I did. And my German teacher, she told me that you can get admission in DSA or Deutsche Sprachprüfung für Hochschulzugang, or this is the German language course like TOEFL. After that, you can study in the university. So, and Vorbereitung means the preparation. So I got the admission for this DSA Vorbereitung course, and yeah, I joined there. Although I was very late in joining because of the visa process, long visa process, and because of the long queue. But then I came here, and just right away within a month I wrote Mittelstufe and I passed this. And then after one semester, I applied for Oberstufe and I also passed that one. And I was already in contact with my professor and other professor in the same department. And as soon as um, my days off was cleared, my professor was so impressed by my German language skills that he right away told me that okay, you can join under me as a PhD student. So I joined that. At first I didn't have a scholarship. After 2 3 months struggle, but it was like it was not India kind of a struggle. It was like I had to meet a lot of people, and then I applied for the scholarship and I got accepted for the scholarship, and I got one scholarship, and my PhD worked fine. But then at some time point, my husband was done with his PhD, and then I'm from pharma field. I didn't complete my PhD. This will come further. So I'm talking about that thing. Then when my husband completed his PhD, he got a job in Bad Homburg near Frankfurt, and there we decided to get married. We got married, the preparation was going on, and then I realized that my PhD results are not so good, my research results are not so good, they are not publishable, and my professor and everybody started saying it will take 2 more years or so to do that. And I was already 32, 33 years old. And then I decided, no, it's not the um, time to focus on the career. And I then moved with my husband and had my kid. I wanted to have a baby, and then I had my kid. She was born, and then afterwards, life took an unexpected turn. I had a very bad heart disease that happens only in the pregnant women, and I went through this heart disease, and still I am struggling because in most cases my heart doesn't at all beat like it has. I always have high blood pressures, and I get stressed very easily, and it's very although I look completely fine and healthy, and I do whatever I want, I have a treadmill. I can run for hours. I can do anything, but still I am in a very bad health condition. So still, if you check my blood pressure, it would be about 156 or 100 something. So and my heart is really really weak. So that's why I didn't focus much on working. I'm just trying to live. Okay. So, Indrajit Sarkar, can you elaborate on job of student according to new immigration law? Thank you very much, Ajay. Yeah, and in future there will be more videos coming because I have and it will be very interesting because the healthcare system of Germany is completely different than healthcare system of India, and in future I'm planning to post that there is a very interesting machine that people use to hear to measure blood pressure of the person. It is very interesting. I used it before, and I'm thinking that I will post the video of that machine because it it checks your blood pressure for 24 hours, and to me it seems like a miracle because in sleep also this machine will switch on itself and it will check your blood pressure. So I have my appointment in the future, and I will be wearing this machine for one whole day, and then I will post the video of this. So can you elaborate on the job of a student according to new immigration law? Again, water break. Hmm. So before, when before, according to old immigration law, it was so that as a student you could work only 100 hours a month also, and there was a very limited time in which a student could work. And according to new immigration law, it is so that if you find a job, a full time job, then you can join it. But I'm not very clear about the rules right now because I never searched much about it, but I heard about it. There are some more YouTubers who made videos about it, and if needed, I can search and post it here, the links. And I really don't understand that how people create so much content. Like for me, I cook, I clean, I take care of my kid, and that's it. Then I don't have enough time left for uploading videos and creating so much content. But yeah, that's life, that happens. So any other question? Where do you live, ma'am? I live in a place that is near to Augsburg and Munich. Um, I will not mention the name here because it's a very small locality and we are the only one person here, so it will not be good for the privacy issues. But yeah, I live in a place which is near to Munich and Augsburg. It is in the in between. So now let's talk more about my life right now. This time, it's 1st of August today. Best thing you can- Yeah, that I will address. Today is 1st of August, and this is the summer holiday time. All the schools and schools are closed right now, and people has gone for vacations. We are also planning to go for vacation, but my kid is right now in kindergarten, so we can take any time off for vacation. So that's fine. We are not taking vacation in the August because right now flight tickets and everything is very costly. So that's why we are thinking that maybe we will go for a vacation in September. Okay, can you tell the best thing you feel about Germany? Okay, so best thing that I feel is like everything is good in Germany. That's why I got I became German citizen. Hi, different. So I find everything is good, especially the way people treat each other here, the language, the culture, and how open people are. So, and although I lived in a very I always lived in a small town of Germany, and but I never felt racist or mean behavior from people. It's like wherever I go, just people started appreciating me automatically, and they when they come to talk to me, they talk about India. They want to learn more about that place. Sometimes it is so that I have a neighbor. She went 10 years ago. Yeah, and she went to India 10 years ago, and right now also if she sees me, she always tell me namaste, namaste, and like people love India. Somehow I feel that in Germany people have a lot of curiosity and a lot of love for Indian people. And this is what my experience is till now. There, of course, there are some bad experiences too, but these are not the bad experiences. It's like just something happened, and it's more about the stereotyping. In the media, People say a lot of bad things about India. They say that Indian men doesn't respect Indian women, and then somehow somewhere someone comes and say that okay, Indian men doesn't respect Indian woman. And then I say, okay, have you seen my man? Have you seen my husband? And they were like, oh yeah, hmm. And then they regret what did they say. In the same way it goes. So it's like that. Here people are direct. What if they have some? If they have heard something, if they heard something, they just say that okay, we heard this thing, and if you answer them properly, then there is no problem. So but best thing I would say that I love is that here people respect you, and they respect your private sphere. When you are at home, you are totally free, nobody is going to disturb you. Okay, then what are you doing, job or housewife? So I am a housewife. I did. So, hey, day, you came late in the conversation. I already talked about that thing. I worked as a PhD student for 2.5 years, and then I left my PhD and I got sick, and that's fine. And I had my baby, and after that, I felt really very sick, and that's why I didn't join my job back. But yeah, this is right now I am a housewife who cook a lot, who play a lot with her kid, and totally happy. And one thing that I am doing right now is I'm learning to drive. I am making my driving license. But my father or the driving instructor got corona, so that's why today uh, today is a holiday, and most probably for 2 more weeks I have to wait until he gets healthy again. Oh, thank you very much, Hide. Okay, let me mention one more thing. Yesterday, and day before yesterday, yeah, I will address this question, RJ. Um, day before yesterday, we went to Legoland, an amusement park, and if you're interested, you can watch the video in the channel. And although this is not the recent one, that was from 2 years back. Sorry, it's two weeks back. Uh, 2 weeks back. Okay, where are you from in India? I am from from Madhya Pradesh, basically, but I have connection with um, so many in different cities. Like um, you know Indore. I worked in IIM Indore as a research associate for some time, and there I met my husband, and then I got no, that's my very first day of coming live in the YouTube heyday. Yeah, I worked in Indore. I also worked in Jabalpur. I did my masters from Naipur, Calcutta. So I lived in Calcutta. I did my language examination from Pune. So I visited Pune a lot, and whenever we take our flights we take from Mumbai and Delhi. So that's my brother-in-law is working in the TV industry, like and he's quite senior in that field. So that's why I visited Mumbai a lot. And hey RJ, that's so good. You're from Pune. And my what to say, my niece, she's living in Pune right now, and currently I shifted to Germany 2 months back. Yeah, that's the point. I feel that in Pune, the Max Muller Bhavan or the language learning thing is so good that usually, like for a for a person like me who used to live in Madhya Pradesh, I never thought that there are so many opportunity in Germany. But when I visited Pune for the first time for writing this examination, I felt like, wow, this is a piece of Germany in India, like at the Max Muller Bhavan. If you went there, and people there speak so fluent German, so that's really nice. How many languages? Genau. And Pune and Mumbai, when you belong to such places, no, it's such a proud, like such a good opportunity for the people. I think that, like I have piece of my heart in Pune. I got so impressed when I get go there um, for the examination because like Mumbai is very crowded. When I went to Mumbai, I was like, who? And I also lived in Calcutta, so their population density is also very much. But when I went to Pune, the way was very beautiful, very green, and so awesome. And then that particular place, like so much greenery, so much good food, and melodious language and everything, like I just love this place. I really want to visit Pune once again. It's so lovely. um how many languages you know? Um, I didn't count actually, but it happens that like normally my mother tongue is Hindi, but my roommate was Punjabi, so whenever she used to talk on the phone, I used to understand Punjabi completely. Then and for Gujarati and other languages also, I never had any problem. But and when I went to Calcutta, there also right now I cannot speak Bengali because I forgot most of it, because it was 12 or 13 years back when I used to speak Bengali, and then somehow my mind mixed Bengali and German together, and whenever I try to speak Bengali, German comes out. So yeah, that's why I really don't remember how many languages I speak, but you can just say that very fluently I can speak Hindi, English, and German language. And for other, I won't do much claim. But it is so that if you tell me that sing a song in Punjabi, I can do it like a pro, and I can do it. So it's not so. And especially with music also, I have something that when I was learning German language, I was not so interested in learning it. Like I didn't had so much fun. But when my kid grew up, I started singing Kinderlieder, all the German songs together, and then I got really very interested in the language, and feel that before also it was in C1 C2 level, but right now I feel that I can understand anything in German language. Like it's so that when once we visited Switzerland, and there we stayed with a Swiss guy, and he was talking in Swiss German. And if you ask to any German person that how is Swiss German, so they will say that it is a very difficult language, nobody can understand it. And I was talking to this guy, and my husband was doing, and I was like, hey, what happened? He said that why are you copying his accent? And unknowingly, I didn't realize that I copy people whenever they speak. I don't have any accent of my own. Even if a language is difficult, I catch the accent. I speak the language. It comes naturally. So, uh, you you come daily live on YouTube. It's my first time to come live on YouTube properly. Otherwise, I thought a few months ago, a few years ago, that maybe I can come live to teach German language or maybe I can read my driving school book in the life. But this is for the first time that I am live for long, and I am interacting with really you people, and I really like this conversation that is going on. Okay, if you have more question, you can write. Otherwise, we can end this live today because it is already quarter to two, and then I have to pick my kid. Okay, everyone. I think you have enjoyed this live stream very much. We will meet again. I will write the time again. And thank you very much. Have a really nice time. We will meet again with a new topic and a new video and maybe a new live stream. Until then, okay, tata, bye bye, choose.